So getting ready to roll out that first stock car heat race. Take a look at that starting lineup as it comes out momentarily. Brody Humphrey out of Oregon. The 160, and Steve Stone out of Winton, California, the 73S.
Up next, it'll be Chris McCurdy Sr. in the 23 SR out of Mesa, and out of South Haven, Minnesota, is the 25A of Andrea McCain.
Run number 3, the 42F, is Jerry Flippo out of Clear Lake, Iowa. And the 08 is Chase Berkeley out of Colville, Washington.
Inside row number 4, it'll be the Molalla, Oregon race for the 11X of Patrick Humphrey, and to the outside out of Duncombe, Iowa, it's the 45H of Jason Hickenbottom.
From Congress, Arizona, the 27 is Buddy Wade and Cody Humphrey out of Molino, Oregon in the 121.
And rounding out your 12-car field out of Winnemucca, Nevada, it's going to be the 76M of Marie Curtis, and to her outside out of Green River, Wyoming, it's going to be the 57B of Brandon Phillips.
There you go, 12 cars, 10 laps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Top 6 moving into tonight's A main. All right, caution lights will go off. 10 laps, top 6 moving. Got 14 in. This will give us 20. We'll take 6 more, have 26 to start the A. Looking for the green flag off of turn number 4. B-mains are coming. We're underway. Humphrey and Stone going to drag race on down into turn number 1 and 2. Great to have each and every one of you tuned back in for 2. We're going to give you 2 more tonight. Little live look in for your stock cars. Down the back straightaway. Look at Jerry Flippo in the 42 car going to the inside of the racetrack. Gets up and around the 25 of Andrea McCain out of Minnesota. Now look at this Jerry Flippo. Oh my! He is coming. Flippo is your new race leader.
And did all that with 3 1,000ths of a second. Got a couple of cars. Get a little loosey-goosey out off of turn number 2. It looks like that car will come to a stop.
McCurdy, I'm not sure if something happened to the 73 car there. Caution coming. Not sure if something happened to the 73, but I tell you, there was a whole lot of McCurdy Sr.
on the back bumper there.
Exactly.
That's for sure.
So caution flag out. Jerry Flippo. Dude can cruise a stock car. So Flippo out there, your race leader. Humphrey, Berkeley, taking a look for you folks at home what happened here. Yeah, just the 73 of 73 just a little crossed up in front of McCurdy. And McCurdy had nowhere to go. Or no time to lift off the gas and find the brake.
So they'll head into the Yuma RV Center restart zone. We are back underway. Flippo flips the switch on. He's going to lead the field down the front straightaway with 2 laps in, 8 to go. Berkeley right there in the 08. Trying to make something happen on the bottom side, but shut the door. Flippo shut the door on him as they run down the back straightaway.
McCurdy on in there. He's going to come to the number 4-3 spot. Andrea McCain back there. Hey, I just got a text from a guy named Brett. Wants me to talk less. I probably get to talk more. We're not on the podcast together. Let's get a word in. Jim's over there saying nothing too. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Welcome to little IMCA TV Live look-in as it is. Down the back straightaway, that 42 car of Jerry Flippo, your race leader. 08 of Chase Berkeley. Chris McCurdy, the 28.5A of McCain. Humphrey, and the 11, the 160 of Brody Humphrey. Those are your 6 transfer cars right now.
And it looks like she's on the move. That's Marie Curtis in that 76X trying to make her way into the top 6. She's right side on the outside looking in. Going to try to get some traction down the bottom side as they head down the back straightaway. Now she's going to dip right to the back bumper. That number 11X of Patrick Humphrey. And she was able to get into the 6th spot. So right now she's in that final transfer spot as we got a battle starting to shape up for the lead down the back straightaway with Flippo and Berkeley.
Berkeley going to take a look to the back bumper, that 42 of Jerry Flippo. Flippo down there going to work the inside of the berm. Keeps her snug down there. McCurdy working it on in there. They'll hustle on down the back straightaway. Got one around the 160. Caution's out. Caution's out. Yellow out for the 160 machine of Brody Humphrey. Started up there on the point and just, I think that's, hang on a minute.
121.
It's a
That's the 121.
Oh, the 121 of Humphrey. Cody Humphrey. I knew it was a Humphrey car. They looked alike. So one and done for the 121.
I think Jerry and the Bees, they give him 2 because he's right there at the back of the field right now.
No. Don't forget. Oh, let's take a look. Well, I got a little live look into My Race Pass Fantasy standings. Let's see who we've got right now. I want to see the leaders. Overall standings. Slider City 03. Coles boys. Dirt Oval TV, never heard of her, running 4th. Prizes, man, you can get a 1 year. I don't know how many we got playing tonight, but there should be a ton of you. 163 of you playing the My Race Pass Fantasy for the first time here in 2023. We'll watch them on down the back straightaway. We'll talk more about the prizes you're going to win, so get all tuned in. 08 machine right there, Chase Berkeley. Berkeley working on Jerry Flippo. Is Flippo still your race leader?
Flippo still on the top spot every time off down the back straight. A little bit better run by Chase Berkeley. Not able to get the job done as he always rolls down through 3, gives a little bit of room as they run down the back straightaway one more time. Let's see if he's going to change his angle of attack. Not. Nate right now is the 25A of McCain right there in that 3rd spot. And the 11X of Humphreys in 4th.
Down into turn number 1 and 2. They'll race up. It is the 42 machine. Jerry Flippo, formerly of Bakersfield, California, now calls a beautiful little town, Clear Lake, Iowa. Home. I spent a lot of summers on that lake. Had a lot of time. Of course, white flag coming out. 1 to go. Flippo's got company. They'll hurry it on in. They hustle on down the back straightaway. It is that 42 of Flippo, followed by Berkeley McCain. Right now, the 76M of Marie Curtis. There she goes up into the 6th spot. As it'll be checkered flag for Jerry Flippo.
Humphreys gives a little bit of shot in the shorts. He's going to take over that 6th spot. Final turn pass. He gets her at the line for that final transfer spot. That's the 160 of Brody Humphrey.
Yeah, so Humphrey, McCurdy, McCain, Berkeley, and Flippo all going to the B main. Or the A main. B main number 2, we'll see Rob Galler out of San Jose, California, the X car, and Andrew Berg out of Maricopa, Arizona, the 78B.
Inside the 2nd row, it'll be Jason Doyle in the 40J out of Marion, Iowa, and out of Tama, Iowa, it's the 19J of Jay Schmidt.
Eagle Creek, Oregon is where Donald Schott calls home in the 11S, and BJ Wild out of Redmond, Oregon, the 12.
And it'll be Tiana Wild in the 45 out of Redmond, Oregon as well, and to the outside out of Cortez, Colorado, it's the 007 of Tony Hill.
We'll go to the inside of row number 5. It's Chris Boulware out of Phoenix, Arizona, the 91, and the 1 is Joe Galler out of San Jose, California.
And your final 2 starters are going to be the 02X of Apache Junction, Arizona's Larry Brigner, and the 88 of Gresham, Oregon's Kevin Roberts. And with that called, we are green, your final B main event for your stock cars.
So same as the first one, top 6 transfer out of this 10-lap B main. It's going to be Galler to the race lead. Berg working second. Jason Doyle out of Marion, Iowa to the number 3 spot. There's Jay Schmidt from Tama, Iowa. Jay's first time here at Winter Nationals, putting that 19J up around the outside of the 40J of Jason Doyle. They battle right now for the number 3 spot down the front straight away to lap 1.
So it'll be Gallagher, Berg, Doyle, Schmidt, Schott, and Tiana Wild right now in that 6th and final transfer spot as we're starting to roll the dice on making the moves here to get up into the top 6 to make that final transfer.
Troubles turn 2. Got a couple around in 2. We'll see how this one works. Caution is coming. Yellow is coming. 2 cars around over there. Not sure what 2 cars we got, but they're going to need a couple records as somebody took a huge shot to the outside wall. So the one at Galler is the car facing headstrong into the Yuma River tubing billboard. And who's hanging out at Playa Azul? We'll find out because they're going to drive away.
The 91 of Bulware.
There we go. Well, the one was a good-looking car. Had the old throwback to the old Dale Earnhardt Senior Goodrich ride. Oh, we might have a replay on this. Let's see what happens here for you folks watching at home. Oh, I think what's going to happen is the one's going to spin out right. Ooh. Almost gets Roberts. Oh, this is going to hurt. This is going to hurt. Oh! That hurt. So they'll hook them on up, get things all fixed up. Let's see who's tuned in and watching. Oh, Dave Hodgson Jr. is watching. Mike Walterman. So they'll get things cleaned up over there in turn number 2. The Galler machine.
The hook over there getting hold of that number 1 of Gallagher. Getting ready to pull her off the race surface. Meanwhile, out front, the other Gallagher, Rob's going to lead the field back to green with 3 laps in and 9 laps remaining. It still makes me hard to figure out that Berg's from Arizona. I've always known him from Iowa, so always weird to see his name when it says Maricopa, Arizona. I don't even know how long does he reside there. Do you have any idea?
I mean, I'm kind of, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes it's good to know he's in Arizona.
So the one machine of Gallagher off the track surface. We're going to go back to green next time by with the X of Rob Gallagher out front. They're going to line up right behind him 2 by 2. As we're getting ready to go back to get again 3 laps in, 9 laps remaining. Your top 6 is going to go straight to the A main event tonight. The other ones will have to go back to their homework books and get ready for tomorrow night, night number 2, same time. Same bat channel. Again, thanks for everyone watching at home on IMCA.tv as well as you watching here live at the Diamond of the Desert Cocopah Speedway. They're going to head into the Yuma Auto and RV Center restart zone, and we are back underway. Heat race B main event number 2 back on the gas. And Gallagher's going to rock it down in turn 1 and 2 all by himself. Berg's going to look down to the bottom side. That's 78B. As Doyle looks to the outside, we've got a good charge down on the bottom side. That is the 19J of Schmidt. Schmidt now moves into the top 3, looking for more as he looks down to the inside of Berg coming off at turn number 4, but it's still going to be Gallagher out front in that X. Here comes Arizona's Brigner trying to make his way into that top 6. Looks like he's just made his way in. He's in that 6th and final transfer spot, but he's got a hard charging car right behind him. That is the 111S of Oregon's Don Schott.
Hey. While he saw Jay Schmidt get around him, I got a message from Bettsburg, that is. She says sometimes she wishes she could send him back to Iowa. Right now he sits in third in a transfer. Doyle and then Wild along with Schott, your top 6. Hustling on down the front, straightaway to turn number 1 and 2, 4 down at 10, 6 left remaining. Next time by, will be working on in.
Down the back straightaway, we're still got a battle for that 6th and final transfer spot as Brigner right now has it. Kevin Robertson, that 88's on the outside, trying to make his way up into that final transfer spot. Meanwhile, back out front, it's still Gallagher, about a half a straightaway lead over the 19J of Iowa. Schmidt right there on the back bumper is Berg in that 78B, and Doyle right there in the 40J round out your top 4. 4 laps remaining for Gallagher as he crosses the stripe with Schmidt, Berg, Doyle, and Wild rounding out your top 5.
Off a turn 2 down the back straightaway. It is the X-Machine of Rob Galler. Galler working there, Jay Schmidt, Andrew Berg, Jason Doyle, BJ Wild, and Larry Bringer, your top 6. They'll work down into turn number 3 and 4. It will still be Galler on up front.
And your battle right now is for the 4th and 5th, or 5th and 6th right now, but right now they got to worry about who's right behind them. That is Roberts and Schott, a couple of Oregon racers trying to make their way into the A-main here tonight as they try to get around the Arizona ace, Larry Brigner. Brigner just hugging that bottom side, not giving him any room on the bottom, but still all the while trying to get around the number 12 of Wild.
So they'll hurry on down. Laps winding down, 2 to go. Wild working back there. The 88 of Kevin Roberts out of Oregon trying to make his way. He doesn't want to sit and watch the A-main from the grandstands. As we'll work him on in. Galler, hang on, we got troubles up in the top of 3. Not sure what happened. Roberts and the other car getting together. Yellow is out. Everybody going to woo it on up. So yellow coming out as...
Hopefully we have a replay, because it looked like to me like Brigner spun out on his own, and then Schott got on the binders, and I think, not Schott, Roberts got on the binders, and then Schott got him in the rear as he got on the binders. So hopefully we'll see a replay of that. And just like that, there it is, Jerry.
Well, let's see what happens here, kids and cats. We're going to hang onto our pants down the back straightaway here.
Oh, it broke.
So the rear end came out. The tranny broke. And there apparently is all kinds of stuff. I thought I seen back there.
I wonder if he got in some of the fluid when something came apart there.
Yeah, so that is going to wrap that B-main up. And they're going to need a hook on the back of the other car. So hopefully the other hook was going to head on up there and get the back. Roberts nowhere to go, got into him. But, yeah, watching that replay, the rear end just come out. I mean, broke the control arm and all that. We'll watch it one more time. You'll see as they go down the back. Ooh, here's another shot. Look at the rear end. She's all twisted up here, kids. Here comes the drive shaft. There's the drive shaft. And she's locked up tight for the ride. Roberts is going to go, dude, hang tight. Ooh, oh, man. Roberts knocks the rear end out of the thing. And while we go to that, ooh! You know what I know?
Is it my surprise?
It's surprise time because we're going to put a little water on the top. Going to have to roll it on in. So while we're doing that, it is a Prison Hill Pint House happy hour at the beer stand. Happy hour in the beer stand right now. Woohoo! That doesn't look good for you folks watching at home. That's going to take more than a happy hour to fix. So head on up while the water truck's out there. Laying a little moisture on the top. We're going to wet your whistle with a little happy hour action. I believe they're going to water the top, throw some juice around the berm. I don't know if you know that or not, but that. I think Tim Current had a car that looked like that one time after he drove it. Really do. I really think Timmy did. Uncle Timmy home watching. Good to have Uncle Timmy and the gang watching. And Aunt Rhonda. Aunt Rhonda's home watching. Aunt Rhonda, she fell off the wagon. She's back on the Kool-Aid. Aunt Rhonda's back on the Kool-Aid. So good time. Speaking of Kool-Aid, it ain't Kool-Aid, but she's ice cold Budweiser. Miller Lite, Coors Light, Bud Light, all the good stuff. Pine House and Prison Hill Brewery happy hour up at the beer stand.
Engines pumping and thumping in time. The green light flashes, the flags go up. Churning and burning, they yearn for the cup. They deftly maneuver and muscle for rank. Fuel burning fast on an empty tank. Reckless and wild, they pour through the turns. Their prowess is potent and secretly stern. As they speed through the finish, the flags go down. The fans get up and they get out of town. The arena is empty, except for one man still driving and striving as fast as he can.
Well, 2B mains in, a little bit of track prep going on, a little RDO equipment track prep session. We'll work a little water around the top, bring them on out, pack it on in. Happy hour underway, and for you folks who were tuned in, a little Facebook Live action. Well, you got to wait till tomorrow for more free stuff, right, Jim? Free stuff's gone. Don't forget, buy that replay pass, $24.95. You can go back and watch anytime. So, a little bit of moisture being put on the racetrack, getting the racetrack cleaned up, and thanks for watching on Facebook Live.
Sun has gone down and the